All right, speaking practice time. Welcome to another video. So in this video, Miss True from class IELTS 43 is going to do her speaking practice. So I haven't had a time to update this file yet. So there should be new speaking practice coming up. Well, let's try a few. So try number A1, pen and pencil. Viết bi và viết chì. So very strange topic, right? But anyway, so Miss Trúc, which one do you often use, pen or pencil, and what for?
I usually use pen for my work tasks
Hmm.
because besides typing by keyboard for when I use a computer, um, I also have a notebook to take note
Take
everything
note,
that
take note,
take
yeah.
note. Yes, everything which I need to save as to serve for my work task.
Hmm.
Whenever I need to uh, take away.
Hmm.
Yes. So pens is a useful tool for me to use, and it's very easy uh, to take along with me. Mm,
To bring along with me.
to bring along with
To bring
me.
along with me, yeah.
Yes, to
Or
bring
you can
along.
take with me, to take with me, or to bring along with me.
Yes, bring along with me. Mm, and of course, if talking about a pencil, I usually think about people who work related to art, something
Hmm.
like that. Because when they use pencil, they can erase.
You can erase everything, yeah.
Yes, they can erase everything. Mm,
Okay, so is pen better than pencil? What do you think?
I
Remember,
don't.
the pen you can erase it, but it will destroy the paper. You know?
Uh, uh, I don't think that pens is better than pencils.
Mm.
Are mm, up, are opposite. Um, I believe that they has their own uh the benefits,
Mm.
and it depends on what people want to use them for. For example, as I said about, I usually use pen to take note um, mm, my to-do list or something that I need to save in my
Save,
notebook.
to save.
Save in my notebook. Yes, and of course, I use a pen ensure that
Ensure that.
ensure that my informations is not fade away. Um, because I think uh, throughout the time, uh, what I write by pencil can be uh, mm, can be blur. Yes, and pencils also has its use. Uh,
Mm.
has its use. Yes, for artists, they use pencil to draw, uh, to uh,
Phát thảo là to sketch, to
sketch,
do
to
sketches,
sketch, to
to
sketches.
make sketches, to make sketches, sketches. Phát thảo, vẽ phát thảo, to draw, to make sketches, or to, yeah, that's what they say. To draw simple lines and shapes, to draw simple lines and shapes. But most of the time to make sketches, they phải phác thảo. Okay, what else then?
Okay. Um, white white pencils for drawing white a pencil is better for drawing.
Mm,
Um, or I also think that is suitable for children's
mm,
um, when they do math. Yes, because they can erase the answers if it's wrong. Mm, I
correct.
think
They can
yes.
basically erase. They can erase um, pencil marks, những vết bút chì. They can erase pencil marks easily. Yes. Ủa tính vậy tính ra suy ra là cái cục gôm nó sẽ giúp cho ờ, nó sẽ giúp làm sạch tường rất tốt nhỉ. If that's the case, an eraser should be able to help clean the walls, yeah? Is it?
I don't know if the materials allow.
It's just polymer, you know.
Mm.
It's just polymer. They say high polymer
Because
eraser.
some color pencil,
There, they
it
say high
cannot
polymer, you see.
it cannot be erased by mm, eraser.
I'm gonna try anyway.
Um,
But sometimes I don't think pencil actually carbon.
uh,
Pencil actually carbon. They're not lead. They're
mm,
not lead, okay? Nó không phải chì mà thực sự nó chính là carbon. But even though we call the lead of the pencil, nó gọi là đầu chì, nó gọi là đầu đầu chì của bút chì. Even though we say the lead of the pencil, but it's actually not lead, it's carbon.
mm.
So it can be erased easily, but with other kind of dust and things, I doubt it. All right, so when was the last time you bought a pen or pencil? Mua cái mua là mất à? Cái này.
The
Whenever we
la
buy something like this, it's always go missing.
the last time I bought a pen was about a month ago. I needed new pens for uh, my work and my personal task. The other one has run out of ink, so I went to a stationery store near my home to buy one. My favorite color is blue, and I think it's quite common. Um, Most of the people use blue color for when they use a pen. Mm, And of course, thanks to technological advance, the price of pens becomes more and more cheaper. So people usually buy a pack. Mm, mm, it's not
Arc?
a a pack of pens.
Oh, sorry, I don't get it. So like, what do you mean?
People usually buy a pack of
A
pens.
pack?
A pack, a pack, một cái gói luôn á, một cái hộp luôn này.
Ah, a
A
pack.
pack, a pack,
A pact.
a
À, e nha,
pack,
pact.
a
A
pack
pact of pen.
of pens.
Nó gọi là một gói nhiều cây viết,
Mm,
nhiều cây viết bi,
mm,
một gói nhiều cây viết bi nó bán chung với nhau là a pack of pen.
yes,
They often sold together. It's often sold together
yes.
like this.
Uh,
Right.
bec-
You know what? I actually really like this. And then when I was younger, I always buy things like this. It's like an addiction. giống như là cái nghiện mua đồ stationery á. I think everyone used to have this kind of addiction before, I think.
Mm.
Especially like what's it called? Colored pencil and colored pens. This one, especially a colored pen. This one is actually quite good because you can use it like there are at least like six different colors you can choose from, you know.
In my opinion, it seems useful, but in real, uh, yes, it's not because
In
the
practice, you mean in practice.
in, mm, in
Trong thực
practice
tế, in practice.
in practice it's not. Because the colors is is quite is quite blurred when you write.
Oh, the
Yes.
color is quite blur. Nó mờ nhạt. And
Mm.
also these kind of ink, they will disappear after some years, you know. Cái loại mực này từ 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 nó nhạt dần và nó mất đi sau nhiều năm nha. As I noticed, these kind of ink, they kind of disappear after some couple of years, you know.
Yeah. And it's easier to be broken and
Easier to break, you know.
mm, easier to break
And once it's broken,
broken.
you cannot use the other one.
Mm.
Like, yeah. So that's
Yeah.
why I often buy something like this. It's Stabilo. It's a very famous brand. It's called Stabilo. And you know the Japanese, they have other kind of pen like this. Can sometimes be better, yeah. But I still use Stabilo. It's quite good. Once one of my students, she worked in those kind of companies, and she gave me one of those. How many colors this one? One is 4, 8, 12, 6, 20 colors, like 20 of them.
Also love highlights pens
Yeah, I
because
highlighter, right?
highlight
It's
highlighter
called highlighter.
highlighter. Yeah, they are very useful when you want to your informations are standing out.
Nó gọi là bút highlight hay là bút gì ta? Bút để gạch
Mình hay
chân.
gọi vậy, mình hay gọi vậy.
Bút highlight, yeah,
Mình hay
exactly.
gọi bút highlight, không biết gọi tiếng Việt sao
Yeah, nó
luôn.
không có tiếng Việt đâu á. There's no Vietnamese for this one, I think, just highlighter. Okay. So talking about the last time you bought a pen or pencil, I think it was a long time ago, no?
Ừm,
Thường là mấy cái bút này nó cứ chạy vòng 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 trong văn phòng hoặc là trong trường mà. These kind of pen or pencil, they just run from people to people, you know? It's weird, right? If someone borrow it from you, it's like you give it to them already. You won't get it back, you know? Cho mượn là mất luôn. Mượn bút là mất luôn.
Those
So
I
how do you
write
think?
my
Yeah. So I say,
yeah, I says that those I write my name on on my pens. It's
wow. Does it work?
yeah, no, it's because I lost my pencil. Um, I even don't see it anywhere
Oh my God.
to confirm that's my pen. So if I write my names on it, it's also useless.
I thought there was a ghost at my school who stole like stationery. Sợ hồi xưa trong trường nhiều khi nghĩ là có ma nó cứ lấy đồ à. I thought that my school was haunted. There was a ghost that go around and steal stationery, you know, and steal like pens, pencil, erasers, colored pens, something like that, you know. So how do you think if someone send you a pen as a gift?
If someone gave me a pen as a gift,
It should be an expensive pen, right?
Uh, it shows.
Of course it should be.
I will feel very happy. I think it's a thoughtful and useful
Like these kind
present.
of like Parker, Mont Blanc watermelon, Picasso. These things are actually quite expensive. Oh wow, look at this one. Look at the price. Oh my God.
Mm.
Oh my God. This
Uh,
price crazy.
uh, people, people give um,
You know, it's an
others,
addiction, yeah? If you get
others.
addicted to pen like this, oh my God, you will never be rich.
Mm.
You always have not enough money to buy those things.
Mm. I think that a mm, if someone give others a pen as a gift, it should be on special occasions,
Mhm.
such as uh r- graduation.
Graduation day, right?
Yes.
Cho em viết để
Or
cho bạn viết để ký hợp đồng.
or re- or occasions that related to um, mm, related to
Related
careers
to
milestone.
career milestone.
Yes, because a pen can symbolize knowledge and success.
Mhm.
Yes, if it's a high quality pen,
Made of high quality alloy.
it would yes,
Alloy,
people good appreciate it even more.
alloy.
It's especially for people who have knowledge on the quality or the brands of such pens.
They should be made from high quality alloy. Hợp kim chất lượng cao. So those things will last a very very long time. Thường người ta mất, nói chung người ta không có hư đâu. Thường là mất bút chứ không cái hư bút đâu. You know?
Yeah. Uh,
Normally people lose their pen. They don't get to use it until they're broken, you know. Okay, so let's move on to part two now. Um, but seriously, sometimes I see pens and pencil in the what's it called? Bookstore. It's still very, very attractive somehow to me.
mm,
All right, let's try topic number 16. Describe something important that has been kept in your family for a long time. So, like, there's something called a keepsake. A keepsake. A keepsake. It's basically, if you look at this one, it's a keepsake. It's a small present, usually not expensive, but it's given to
present
you by someone so that you will remember the
that
person,
is given
like a souvenir or a
as
token.
a
A
souvenir.
souvenir,
A
vật
souvenir.
lưu niệm,
Mm.
vật lưu niệm. So people don't normally sell those things because they keep them as a how can I say, a memory of someone, something like that. They keep them as a memory. It's a keepsake,
Mm.
something that helps you remember a person, a place, or occasion. Một cái vật lưu giữ kỷ niệm của một người, một nơi hoặc một cái dịp nào đó. Like my aunt gave me a little wooden elephant as a keepsake. Dì tôi cho tôi một con voi bằng gỗ nhỏ như là một vật lưu niệm. Well, sometimes it helps. You should say what it is, when your family had it, how your family got it, and explain why it's important to your family. And then part three of valuable items. So what things do family keep for a long time? You know, sometimes it's very annoying because my dad, my father, um, like I think 40 years ago, more than 40 years ago, he bought like a wooden piano for my brother to practice, and then later it's me. But now the piano it's really old now and it's kind of broken, but he still keep it as a keepsake, He doesn't want to sell it because if you sell it, the price like nothing. Bán chẳng ai mua đâu thiệt luôn á. But it's a keepsake in a family. But sometimes I don't get it. Like it's the past, let it go already. Quá khứ cái đỉnh đi, tại sao cứ phải giữ lại? Xong rồi nó mối mọt nó đủ thứ. If it's a past, let it go. So basically, I've learned to let go. Sometimes I keep old things, but most of the time I just let things go. Like bigger things, like for example, furnitures and things, I just sell you know, so I can get new things into my home. Now, so what things do family keep for a long time? You can talk a lot about a lot of different things. Wait, is it 17? Oh, yes. You can talk about a lot of things here, and you should explore the reason why families keep them. Like jewelry, for example, the trang sức. Of course, people keep jewelry all the time. Jewelry. I'm not so sure if I wrote this one right. Jewelry.
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 Jewelry. Jewelry. Nó chính là trang sức. Nữ trang, nam trang gì đó. Trang sức, đồ trang sức. And it's uncountable, okay? Không đếm được. So people usually keep these things because, like, let's say from the day they get married, the two families, they give the husband and wife some jewelry so that if things are really harsh for them, they can sell those things. If life is so harsh, they can sell those jewelry so they can survive. So that's one thing. You can talk about furniture. They keep for a long time. So probably you know what this one is. Garde-mange. So sorry, garde-mange. Nó là cái gạt manger á. The keeper of the food. Cái tủ đựng đồ của Nga, đựng đồ ăn á, trong bếp á. So garde-manger. It's the one that people keep in the kitchen. This one, you probably know what it is. The garde-manger. Garde-manger. So it's basically it's called a garde-manger, or the food storage or the food cabinet. The garde-manger. The garde-manger is the food storage of the Vietnamese people. Of course, it is available in a lot of other countries too, but it's really old. Sometimes 100 years old. Nhiều khi cả 100 năm tuổi nha. Garde-manger is still there. Really old, but it still work. Sometimes they keep old furnitures, like very old things. Nhiều khi là giày dép nó hư rồi vẫn cứ giữ. Sometimes they just keep old things even though it's very broken already, like shoes. Okay, what's the difference between things valued by people in the past and today? Có những sự khác biệt nào giữa những thứ mà được trọng dụng, được coi là có giá trị của con người trong quá khứ và ngày nay không? So think about like 50 years ago, what is valuable? If you are able to buy a car, a TV, a refrigerator, you are rich, considered as a rich person. These days, those things are really, really cheap. Relatively cheap, okay? Everyone can get it. But in the past, it's like that. In the past, houses are also way cheaper than now. But people can buy houses relatively easier than now, I think. Con người ta ngày xưa thực sự là mua nhà tương đối dễ dàng hơn so với thế hệ trẻ ngày nay nha. Because houses are getting much more expensive, much less affordable. So probably houses are being valued by people more, you know. And then what kind of things are kept in museums? Talk about artifacts, di vật người xưa bỏ lại. Talk about old remnants or remains, những thứ còn sót lại từ xưa, old remnants or old weapons, or old, yeah, utensil, những cái gọi là đũa, muỗng, hoặc là bowls for the old time, you know, something like that. Chiếc nó gọi là gì ta, cái chậu từ thời nhà Thanh, something like that. All right, so what kind of things are kept in museums, those things. But you need to really dig into like why people keep them in museums. Tại sao con người ta lại giữ mấy đồ đó trong bảo tàng? Does it hold any like historical values? Nó có chứa đựng, does it hold any historical values? Nó có chứa đựng giá trị lịch sử không? Like for example, the house that President Ho Chi Minh used to stay in are now like a museum, you know. Ngôi nhà mà Chủ tịch Hồ Chí Minh từng ở bây giờ nó như là cái bảo tàng rồi, you know. And of course they keep like old clothes, they keep like old objects that he used to use, something like that. You know the house of Bảo Đại, the last king of Vietnam, right? Ông vua cuối cùng của Việt Nam, ông Bảo Đại. In Đà Lạt, basically, they still keep a lot of old things, but it's just really old, cũ lắm luôn á. And then what is the influence of technology on museums? Ảnh hưởng của công nghệ lên trên bảo tàng là gì? Think about people using AI, using like technology to recreate old battles, to recreate old battles in details, you know. Tái tạo là những cái trận chiến cũ trong những cái chi tiết rất là sắc nét chẳng hạn. Or basically they reanimate, nó hoạt họa lại, hoạt họa nó hoạt họa lại, nó reanimate lại những cái they reanimate the past. So basically they reanimate the past, họ tái hiện lại lại quá khứ. They reanimate the past, like what activities people used to do in the past, you know. Nó làm cho cái chủ đề lịch sử nó bớt boring, you know. All right, you have some time to think about this topic now. Do
Okay,
it.
let's
Okay, please describe something important that has been kept in your family for a long time.
okay. Mm, I would like to mention an item that is very important uh, in my house. I remember that my mother has cherished and kept in our house for more than 40 years old. 40 years.
40. Oh my God, so
40
40
years.
years.
Yes, it is a food operated showing machine.
A what?
Uh,
A sewing machine.
a
Ah, I
sewing
see.
machine, yes,
Máy may của
which
Singer không?
food
A sewing
operated.
machine.
Yes, is made ironed and firmly
A
attached.
sewing machine nha.
A show,
Sewing.
showing,
A sewing machine. A
a
sewing
showing, a showing
machine. A sewing
machine.
machine. Máy may.
Yes.
Một cái máy may. It's a sewing machine, yes. Is it from Singer? I mean, there's a lot of sewing machine like that. from the
Yeah,
brand Singer, I think. This is
it's
new, but
it's
before it's something like this.
it's like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very old. But I don't remember the brand of it.
It can still be used these days, you know.
Yeah, it's very durable.
Nó durable dã man lắm nhá. I remember those things, yeah. From
Yes.
very old days, like when I was very young. I see I
Yeah.
think a lady who lives with us, she has this.
Uh, it's attached to a wooden table.
Yes.
Yes. And my mother says that she borrowed secondhand when she was young.
Well,
Mm,
secondhand still work very well, you know.
yeah, at the time, a sewing machine like that was very valuable
Mm,
because not every household could afford one.
mm,
So, for a long time after that, it became an essential tool for my mother to earn money
mm.
and take care of our family, helping my father financially. Yes.
Yeah.
Even years later, when she's no longer worked as a tailor, it was still very useful for showing and repairing small things around the house. She's also she also made for me uh me some uh clothes which I
Some
can
clothes, yeah.
wear at home. Yes.
And I
In
think these machines they're really heavy, but they works very well, you know. No, durable, cực kỳ durable luôn á. It's very durable. They work very well. And they do not use any electronic at all. And
yeah.
it's made of high quality metal and wood, làm từ gỗ và kim loại chất lượng cao á. So they work very well. But these days, a lot of things they don't work that well. After a few years, it get broken very easily.
In
You
fact,
can either repair it. Yeah, you can repair it, but you need to repair it several times.
it's even works better than many modern sewing machines today.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Uh, I know that there are mm, several new style of the of sewing machines, such as
Automatic.
automatic ones, but it's not durable and it's very easy to be break
To break. It's
to
very easy
break
to
to
break.
break. Yes, easy to break.
Right. So, okay. So, can you talk about what things do family keep for a long time and why? Is there a reason why they keep those things?
Mm. Families usually keep items that for a long time because of uh, emotional reasons are the
Emotional reason? You mean spiritual? Oh no, sorry. Emotional reason? You mean like as a keepsake, right?
yes as keepsakes souvenirs a gift from their beloved one for example or even because it's historical values.
Hmm.
Yes, many families preserve jewelry
Sorry,
jewel
they preserve what?
preserves jewelry
Jewelry.
jewelry
No, no, là jewelry nha.
jewelry
They preserve
jewelry
jewelry for from
jewelry.
generation to generations.
Yes, which made from valuable stone or gold as a special alloys because it is both beautiful and durable throughout the time. Mm. This accessory is often passed down from one generation to another as a keepsake.
Uh-huh.
Mm. Besides that, all photographs and handwritten letter, which seems unpopular nowadays, but they use very common in the past, and the old people use still preserves them until now as to keep uh, to keep memories, uh, and they serve as a meaningful
Souvenir, yeah.
souvenirs. Yes,
Yes.
some families even keep traditional objects object
Like an old
yes
áo dài, right?
like uh
Yeah, they
like
do keep old áo dài,
gạt
yeah.
manger,
Gạc manger, yeah, like a gạc
manger,
manger.
yes, which was once used for food storage, and even everything that people can't imagine.
Imagine.
Imagine, yes. In rural areas, people may still preserve old mm, farming tools, which are passed down uh, through generations. These objects may look simple, but they remind people of their ancestors' lives.
Ancestor.
Ancestor, ancestors' lives. Even if these things are no longer useful, they
Mm.
carry deep emotions, no meaning,
Mm.
and for many people, they are valuable.
Valuable.
But they are valuable. Yes.
For many people, it is valuable. I see. Okay, right. So, what is different between things valued by people in the past and today then?
Mm.
Do the people in the past value things differently compared to people these days? And why do you think it is the way it is?
I think it's because of the uh, generation gap. There are many things change, especially in mindset of people. In the past, people value practical items that helped them survive and work. For example, farming tools and household utensils was considered very precious. As I said
Mhm.
about my sewing machines that serve as a tool for my mother to earn money to support our family. Mm. Many of these items were made of strong alloys, so they could last.
Were made of strong alloy.
Were made of strong alloys, so they could last a long time.
It can last a long time.
Yes, they were very durable and practical. People appreciated them because they supported daily life
They
and
are
has
alive, yeah.
yes and has real function. Mm,
Victorian piano bed. There's something called an old Victorian piano bed, you know. Like back then, people used to invent those things like this one. It's a piano, but if you move it, it becomes like a bed, you know. So it's
mm,
called a piano bed. So this piece of furniture is very heavy. Of course, it's heavy. It's made of real wood, làm bằng gỗ thật mà. Not PDF, you know, not MDF, sorry, MDF. It's real wood, so it's very heavy, but it can serve a dual function. It serve dual. It serve dual function. Nó phục vụ như là chức năng đôi với nhau, dual functions. So basically, they act as a bed and a piano, of course. But um, what else?
Nowadays, people will use the words uh, multi-functions furnitures.
Multifunctional, yeah,
Yes, multifunctional
multifunctional.
furniture.
I'll tell you what, I've seen a lot of them, but when you want to move them, when you move out of your house, it's it takes like money to move them. It's not cheap to move them. Look at this one, please. For example, this whole thing, it's hard to assemble it, and it's hard to assemble it. Khó để mà em set up lắm. To set it up. Khó để mà em dựng nó lên để mà ráp ráp nó. It's hard to assemble it, but also disassemble it is hard too. To disassemble it, to break it down, it's also very hard too. And it takes up space, okay? Even though it can act like an office, yes, it can act
Uh,
like your bed and it act like storage too.
oh.
But to be honest with you, don't buy them.
This
Seriously.
this thing requires professionals
Yes.
for mm,
I think one thing it's possible to buy is this one. But still, it's a big piece of furniture and honestly, it's very difficult to move around. Khó mà di chuyển lắm luôn, nó nặng cực kỳ luôn á. And
and
if you move, you scratch the floor. Mình sẽ scratch the floor, mình sẽ làm trầy cái it will scratch the floor, mình sẽ làm trầy cái nền nhà. It will scratch the floor if you move them around. So be very careful.
though it seems very practical, I think that it's hard to repair
Hmm.
because the design look very complete.
It looks complex, and if it breaks down, if one thing breaks down, it's hard to repair. But if you buy like multiple things, if one thing breaks down, you can bring it out and repair it easily. Nếu mà mình mua nhiều cái thiết bị mà riêng biệt ra thì nó break down mình còn làm được, mình còn làm mình còn sửa chữa được. Oh, I think this one is actually okay. It's called innovative multifunctional furniture. This
Because
one you
the
can make it into your what's it called, dining table, and there
mm,
are chairs here. Mà nhìn nó có vẻ nó hơi bị flimsy. I don't know,
I
it
know
looks flimsy.
I know that many people prioritize using these furnitures because they want to save the space, you know? Mm.
Correct. They want to save space. Yeah. These things can act like a furniture, but if you have guests over, you can make into like these kind of dining table. Mà nói thiệt nha, mấy cái này không phải gỗ thật, these are not real wood and they break down easily. And normally people don't use that much. Người ta không có xài nó nhiều đâu. People don't use it much, so it catches dust. It catches dust. Nó bám bụi là chính thôi. So
Mm.
basically, it just catches dust.
Right. I think it's also hard to clean. Mm.
Yes, and also hard to clean, correct. Oh dear. So I would rather buy like simpler things. Um, what else? I think one thing that definitely people should buy is a dishwasher. Máy rửa chén là một cái thứ mà rất rất nên mua luôn á. Okay, so back to the question. So things valued by people in the past and today. Can you talk more about it? Like
Yes.
how the time has changed the people's mindset.
Mhm. Today's people often value modern technologies and luxury goods. For example, smartphones are branded uh, jewelry are highly deserved. Mm. In the past, a keepsake was usually handmade and simple, but a but now a keepsake could be a digital photo or mm, or a well-known brands uh, accessory which have no real uh, value if they want to for example when they buy a new one it's very expensive because the high-end uh, technologies and it's well-known brands but when
Well-known brands, right?
yes but after a short time the the values the values of this item uh s- de- mm, can be
Can increase, you mean?
can be degrees.
Can decrease. Of course, it should decrease, yeah.
Yes, it's not. I want to say is that is these item don't don't maintain their their values and their price as the things in the past, which was very durable and practical, you know.
Mhm.
Earlier generations focused more on the materials and practical values, but nowadays convenience and
Fashion.
fashion trends are more important. People can buy something uh, just for decorations or
Decoration.
for decorations or even because they
Because they look
love
beautiful.
because they love the indulgence of that item.
You mean
This
what? They love the
indulge
what?
the indulgence. They
The can
like
you can you spell
indulgence.
that?
Người đại diện á thầy
A
END
N D
indulgence is old as ER.
try again. END endorsement, you mean? Endorsement là sự mà tân bốc.
Um,
Đại diện là representative, isn't it?
and endorser.
Is it something called endorser?
Uh,
There might be.
endorser.
Yeah, endorser is a word. In marketing, someone, especially a well-known person who appear in advertisements saying that they use and like particular products. KOL á, tiếng Việt gọi là KOL á. Những người mà được nhiều người biết tới mà tân bốc một sản phẩm nào đó, quảng cáo sản phẩm nào đó. Well, endorser, it's in Vietnam it's called KOL, key opinion leader. Love it, endorser. Okay, so basically, what about these endorsers then? So people listen to these endorsers, yes.
Yes, as to these factors, um, m- n- many young generations uh,
Many
buy
young people.
buy yes many young people buy things the um, because the phenomena of celebrities,
Mm.
which whose are indulgers of well-known brands, uh, that's that makes them feels fears of missing out if
Fear
they
of
want
missing out, yeah.
yes if they don't want to buy those things. So um, people base a high price for this item
Mm.
even when they are no necessaries.
Even though they're
They
not
are,
necessary, not
they are
necessary.
not necessaries. Yes.
Mm. Okay. Okay, so basically people these days seem to spend more money to value very different things compared to the past. Like, for example, they value the latest iPhone, but the price dropped down very quickly afterwards, you know. Value nhưng mà một thời gian sau giá nó rớt xuống một cách thảm hại luôn á. So probably they still value houses or apartments, right?
Mm.
Okay, so what kinds of things are kept in museum then?
Museums keep many kinds of items that have important historical values. These include old mm, weapons, old utensils, and utensils, and cultural objects from the past. Some museums displays remnants of historical buildings or awards.
Awards, you mean?
Awards, yes.
Những cái mà awards là mấy cái phần thưởng á hả? Is that you say?
Wars, chiến tranh đó thầy. Wars,
Awards,
remnants of
awards.
wars, yes.
Yeah.
Um, there are many kinds of items which usually separated to displays um, based on the subjects.
Ừ.
Yes. Uh, for example, jewelry made from
Jewelry.
jewel, jewelry made from gold or um, precious stones is
Precious
also
stone. Stone.
precious stone is exhibit to show traditional uh, craftsmanship.
Craftsmanship. Yeah, very good. To show, basically, to show traditional craftsmanship là cái sự mà tay nghề tinh xảo truyền thống. To show traditional craftsmanship, thể hiện ra tay nghề tinh xảo truyền thống. Very good.
What's more, museums preserve paintings, sculptures, and important documents
Hmm.
which are used to various valuable and mm, in the past for and have cultural meanings.
A
Some
cultural
collection,
meaning, yes.
yes, so it's this thing usually symbolize for customs and beliefs of the ancestors,
Ancestors.
ancestor of the
Ancestor.
ancestor of the ancestor. Some collections even include personal keepsakes of famous people. For example, the ice stamp, which uh, Ho Chi Minh's presidents used to use in his daily life, or in mm, or, or in the
In
wars.
the war, during the war, you
Yes,
mean?
during the war. Yes. These objects help visitors to understand the past more clearly, what happened, uh, and what tours, mm, the ways the ancestors lived
Show the way
throughout
an
the
ancestor
history.
lived throughout history, yeah?
Throughout history, yes. Museums often recreate or but
Recreate. Recreate.
recreate often recreate or battles in detail to
In detail,
explain
in details.
in detail to explain historical events. With modern technologies, they can uh, even be better to categorize the histories, the sense for people are easier
Imagine.
to imagine, yes. So I so I believe that museums protect valuable items so future generation can learn from them.
Right, I see. Okay, good, good. Now, what is the influence of technology on museums then? It's museum these days are different from 30 years ago, very
Mm.
different.
Mm. Those
Think about
I
like
don't
tickets
usually.
selling, ticket sellings.
Mm.
From a ticket selling, you can buy tickets automatically from a kiosk. You can buy from a kiosk.
Mm.
Nó là kiosk luôn á, một cái kiosk nào đó. You can buy ticket there or you can buy from a ticket machine. But in the past, I think people still buy it from like a person serving it, like a ticket seller.
Mm.
You can talk about that. Yeah. And technology on museums also means like these days, some people they use what's it called? They use a vacuum cleaner or even cleaning robot in museum. Bây giờ xài máy hút bụi, ai xài chổi quét nữa đâu. They use vacuum cleaners or even cleaning robots in museum these days. So you can talk about that. Yeah.
Mm.
Nó ngoài cái chuyện display ra, nó còn chuyện là giữ vệ sinh, bảo vệ an toàn, mua vé này nọ, something like that. Beside from like displaying like old objects, you might talk about like technology to keep clean, to sort out the ticket selling, to keep security. We have a lot of camera in the museum these days to prevent like thieves. You can talk about camera in a camera to prevent theft, to prevent theft or pickpockets. Chống móc túi hoặc là chống ăn trộm, to prevent theft or pickpockets as well. You can talk about that.
Okay. I would uh I would like to mention some benefits that technologies bring to museums uh, because they has greatly changed the ways uh, the traditional museums operate. Today, museums use technologies even when the first steps when people just for stickies. For example, there are many apps and methods to buy tickets, which are very convenient and useful for people. For example, you can go directly to the museum to buy tickets through ticket machine uh, or kiosk, for example. And if they don't have time, they can just online through apps and
Yes, exactly.
Yes, to apps and websites that assist them a lot to ensure that people can have the tickets, the ticket, the kinds of ticket they want. Today, museums use digital screen and
Digital screen, right? Digital
digi-
screen.
digital screen and virtual re-
Virtual, like
virtual
virtual something.
and virtual reality to reanimate historical event.
Historical events, you mean?
Yes, historical events. Mm, mm, shows with with 3D technologies to simulate real-world spaces. Uh, they allows artists and um, uh, and exhibitions
Exhibition, you mean?
exhibitions to find suitable solutions that allow them uh, that allow them is express and displays um, in a in a more effective way. Uh, Meanwhile, visitors can explore artworks or visit visits anytime, anywhere via the
Via,
museum's
via, via.
website
Nó là
via
via, với via nha, via.
via
Thông qua đó, cái chữ through là chữ via nè. Nó là via nha.
Via.
via
Via.
Via something. Yes.
via the museum's website. Yeah, I think it is a innovational step
You mean
of
innovation now? Yeah.
yes,
Sorry, it's innovative. 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 Nó mới đúng nha, cái từ này mới đúng nha. Innovative. Mang tính đổi mới.
innovative.
It's an innovative way. Yes.
Yes, innovative way that should be appreciated and and should be implemented
Implemented.
implemented uh, uh, hmm. Technologies also allows museums to mm, recreate
Recreate.
recreate old uh, old lives and activities of the ancestors in the past in detail through animations that seems more attractive and up and captivating. Yes.
Very good. Seem more attractive and captivating.
As a result, history because histories and traditions becomes more engaging and interactive. Uh, Online exhibitions also make it possible for people to visit museum from home. It's very beneficial for people who don't have time or um, they cannot uh, afford the afford money, time, and something like that to visit a traditional museum. So this increase public access to important historical values. However, some people believe traditional displays still have special role that's still relevant in the modern life. They want to feel and mm, they want to feel and even uh, some uh, some items they can touch in real time.
In real
Um,
time, yes.
yes, some people don't want to see things in distance. Art uh, in 3D formed. They
Mm.
think it's quite um, mm, unreal and it's hard to connect their emotions.
Mm.
So it's technology through support, not replace. Mm, yes, I appreciate the benefits of technologies. Uh, they can they can serve as effective assistants,
Assistant, you
but
know.
assistant
Uh-huh.
yes, but it's not replace rely totally the old ones.
Very good. Okay, let's move on to another topic now. So I'll choose something. 57, 56, 80 something, 82 then. Um, Describe a foreign person who you have heard or known that you think is interesting. Một người nước ngoài mình đã nghe tới hoặc là đã biết mà mình nghĩ người này thú vị. You should say who the person is, how you knew him or her, what kind of person he or she is, and explain why you think he or she is interesting. And then part three, do you have any foreign friends? And do you think having foreign friends is a good way to know other countries or not? So you can talk about like what you can learn from them, like their way of life, their thinking, their food, their culture, and something like that. Okay, that's 82. Topic number 82. Okay. And do you think it's important to know the culture and language before going to another country? Like, do you need to know the language before you go there or not? And also the culture too. Is it important or not? Is there any miscommunication that can occur, something like that? It's like, think about that. Do foreigners need to know Vietnamese culture and language before they go to Vietnam, for example? Of course, a lot of people don't do that. And what do you think of people who work in international companies? Like, you can talk about a lot of things about them, like think about working environment, think about working environment, um, and cooperation. So hợp tác quốc tế and cooperation with like people from other countries. And of course, international companies, you have to understand that there are possibilities of conflicts between beliefs, lòng tin, or culture. Có những cái khả năng mà sự xung đột giữa cái lòng tin hoặc là văn hóa nha. Like and of course food too. Food conflict too. Like for example, Muslim countries, they do not eat pork. But Vietnamese people, like 70% of Vietnamese food is pork. Korean food also. So it can create a conflict somehow if people don't pay attention to don't try to understand each other. All right, think about also like the way people do things. Thực sự ví dụ như làm việc với người Nhật đi, không hề dễ dàng. Like if you work with Japanese people, they are really conservative, they're just different. And it's harder to work with them. Working with Korean is also difficult somehow too, because they always go for food and drink first before they do anything. Luôn luôn đi ăn nhậu trước khi mà làm bất kỳ điều gì. And of course they demand a lot from their employees. Họ đòi hỏi rất nhiều từ những người làm công cho họ, you know. So you have to understand those things when you work in international companies. What abilities do people need to have when working in international companies? So think about good interpersonal skills. Of course, you have to have that. Good critical thinking skill. Suy nghĩ phản biện nha. You need to have that. And sometimes you need to learn how to survive well. Phải là học cách mà sống sót tốt nữa nha. It's not that easy. And remember that you're working with people from various backgrounds, not the same. They don't even speak the same language as you. They don't even think the same like you. So it can be very challenging. You need to have good tolerance too. Sức chịu đựng tốt. Because you understand that people are different and they don't work in the same way as you. So things might not go the way you want. Remember, and you need to learn to cooperate with them. You cannot just do it alone because you're in a team. To teamwork. It's a challenge, but people can do it. With lots of understanding, just keep talking and try to understand each other. Chỉ cần nói chuyện nhiều và ráng hiểu nhau, then you can teamwork with each other. Like, you can give some examples. All right. 82. Okay, Mistro, can you describe a foreign person who you have heard or known that you think is interesting?
Mm, okay. Um, the f- the first person who appears in my memories is actor named Stephen Chow. He's a famous actor from Hong Kong. To me,
Hong Kong, you mean?
Hong Kong, yes,
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong.
Yes.
Mm, okay. To me, he is an extremely interesting and admirable person. Even though there are many controversial opinions about his personal lifestyle, in my views, each of his work is both humorous and meaningful. What made his movies special is that people of all age can enjoy them. However, at different stage of life, viewers have different ways to uh, understand and reflect themselves through his films. The older people become, the more they recognize um, the life philosophies hidden in his stories. Is that a truly profound person to create such incredible works that still serve as inspiration for many young generations today? If we only consider his creative mindset and working attitude, for me, he is genuinely someone to admire and leave on very positive impressions, whose are truly interesting in my opinions.
Mhm. Right. Okay. Truly interesting in your opinion. All right. So do you have any foreign friends and do you think having foreign friends, it's a good way to know other countries. Like let's say from India, let's say from Europe, from Africa, maybe from other Asian countries, maybe from America, or maybe from any other countries, you know.
Those I don't have foreign friends uh that uh that I communicate with them in real time. You know, place uh I play social platforms, and I also communicate with some of them, but uh, they's not they're not too close to consider us as a friends. Mm, there's, however, talking to French helps people understand their culture or their culture and their daily life. It's
Mhm.
also a way to learn about French traditional foods, festival, and education system, which many people want to explore because it seems interesting, when you explore and make friends with others, you can broaden
Understanding.
your understanding, your knowledge, and open new horizons. Yes,
Horizon, open new
hor
horizons.
yes, opening horizons.
Mhm.
Mm.
Mở ra những chân trời mới.
It's feel more authentic than just reading information online. Uh, because there are many things that happened uh, day to day, and the way people communicate in real times is quite different from uh, the books and
The books, you mean? What the
yes,
books, you mean?
from the books, yes. Through your um, through conversations, people can improve their language skills, especially what language they want to practice, and mm, they want to improve. They can find French who come from that
You
nations,
mean foreigners?
foreigners, yes, who come from that nations, uh, to make friends and communicate with them.
Không
It's
biết Trúc
very,
có nghe tiếng John có bị vọng lại không ta?
dạ không.
Ok, tại John mới đổi cái loa lên trên á.
It's
Okay,
okay.
so it's okay now, right? Okay,
Yes,
good, good. So you talk about learning foreign language with foreigners, something like that?
yes. I believe having foreign friends is one of the best way to improve their language, especially from
Language skill, you mean?
language skills, especially when that
Believe with them, yeah.
persons come from that nations. Sometimes they can share stories and real experience, which seem very valuable for people uh, who's are who are introverts. Yes, mm, because uh, they because they can know more about the world around them, uh, and don't have to go outside. Sometimes,
Outside. You mean you don't have to go abroad, right?
uh,
Không phải ra nước ngoài, is that your idea?
uh, ý
I
là
think that's the
ý
right word. That's the right way, I think.
ý là có bạn bè nói chuyện thì biết được chuyện trên trời dưới đất,
Ah,
trong
so
nhà
you
ngoài
can know
phố,
like
nhưng mà không cần phải đi ra ngoài.
so you don't need to go outside. You don't need to yeah, I understand now. Okay, got it.
Người kiểu mà người người gì ta, người hướng nội.
As introvert, we don't need to go out,
it's
yeah?
it's right, yes, they need to go out. Sometimes their friends even correct uh misunderstandings about their culture. I think it's also a good way to open someone's mind, you know. In actions, people exchange opinions about social issues. This helps them becomes more open-minded. In general, I believe friendships broadens
Well, it
people.
broadens, but it requires a lot of work on both sides, you know? Cả hai bên đều phải cố gắng lắm. Yeah, it requires work from both sides, you know? You have to understand that. So, do you think it's important to know the culture and language before going to another country?
Mm. If people have a chance to
Mm.
go to another country, uh, they should uh, explore the cultures and language, because it's very important for people to prepare before explore um, the new areas. Understanding um, basic knowledge about cultures and language make communications easier. It shows respect to local people when sometimes people don't want to offend others, but uh, others, but they unintentionally do that because they don't have basic knowledge about cultures, belief of the locals. So knowing cultural customs can help them avoid misunderstandings and offense. Offense.
Okay, and avoid offense. Những âm hai nha.
Offense. Offense. Yes. Avoid offense. Learning about tradition and social norms help people adapt quickly the new environment, even in the short time. It- it's made life easier and make the travel experience more meaningful when uh, they can adapt the environment and have fun. Instead of feeling confused, people can feel more confident. What's more, cultural knowledge help people connect with locals more deeply. Eh, they can strengthen their connections and appreciate the local history and value better when they know the real meanings of each behavior and habits that the locals have.
Like
So,
what habits? Like what kind of habit? Is it customs? Like what time do they eat dinner? What time do they have dinner? What time do they go to sleep? And
yeah,
what they often do during holidays,
yes,
something like that, right?
yes, daily activities, uh, and and the ways their life operate. You know, the ways their community operate, especially about time and yes. So, for example, I when the people travel to foreign For example, Thailand. Yeah, yes, there are differences. Uh, there are many differences about the time, a working time compared to Vietnam's. So if you don't want to be confused and don't know what to do, you should take time take your time to explore the the ways people live,
People
what
live, you
time
mean the way people
people live,
live. I mean,
the way people live, what time they start their new days, and what time the businesses uh businesses end.
mm,
Yes, therefore cultural awareness and social norms, cultural awareness and uh, social norms is extremely important to explore and pay attention.
to explore and pay attention, I say. Okay, so what do you think of people who work in international companies? Like, is it a good idea to work there? And those people, how are they as a person? How are they as people? Their personalities and things like that. What do they do? What do you think about them?
I believe that people who work in international companies have many benefits, especially in communication skill, because they have an environment to practice their language skills and explore new cultures every day, every time. Hmm.
I see.
Most of
Besides from exploring new cultures and languages, they could be able to explore the way people think, that is mindset. The mindset. Yeah.
Yes.
Or you can use the word mentality.
Mm. In a international environment, people have to learn the ways uh, the ways people from around the world uh,
Mentality.
yes
Cách suy
behave
nghĩ của ai đó. Like the
behave
mentality or the
and
mindsets. Yeah.
yes they must share their behaviors of and the most important thing they have uh, to have to grace in their minds that to respect each other's cultures and custom. Most of them can most of them are open-minded and adaptable. I believe that
They have to be
because
adaptable, otherwise
mhm,
they cannot work with others.
working in an international environment requires cultural understandings, even though there are some conflict when people don't understand um, there's their personal life style
I
and
understand that.
culture yes and cultures. It's very sensitive when mentioning to culture, therefore they need to respect diversity
You need to respect diversity. I agree with that.
and they have
Phải
to
tôn trọng cái sự diversity, sự đa dạng. Of course, they have to. And also people who work in international companies, they have to um, understand the code of conduct, like the code of conduct. Danh từ nha. Conduct, the code of conduct. Nó gọi là tiêu chí hành vi ứng xử chung. They have to understand that they cannot behave like they are with their countrymen, you know. Không thể hành xử như là với những người cùng một nước mình được. You have to understand the code of conduct of international business, international environment, you know, môi trường quốc tế nó có cái code of conduct riêng nha.
Yes.
And of course, they have to understand the code of course, you have to dress code. You have dress code at work.
Mm,
But some international companies, they allow people to wear their home country like traditional clothes. It's okay. Yeah,
yes. People should be tactful in
like khéo léo.
communications with others to avoid offense or offense anyone
Avoid offense nha.
avoid offense to anyone. Mm, for instance, in special occasions, for example, in New Year, you know, there's there's mm, uh, there are many conflicts can happen uh, just in a simple uh, complacement. For about Lunar New Year, you know, uh, I don't want to dig into
You don't want
this.
to dig deep in that, but the
Yes,
Chinese, they will be like, that is Chinese New Year. The Chinese are, no, it's not Luna, it's Chinese New Year. They're always like that, you know.
yes. As I said, cultures is very sensitive.
Ừ. And
Uh,
beliefs too, những lòng tin của con người nữa. People's beliefs are also very sensitive too.
I mean, it's not right or wrong. It's about belief and yes, the way people react react to a problem. Yes.
The way people react to a problem, I agree with that. Yeah. Oh well, still, it's not easy. Anyway, so what abilities do people need to have when working in an international company? This now I have a headache now. I don't know why. Maybe I should stand. Maybe I should sit down.
People working in international companies uh, mm, requ- are
What you say?
required. People working in international companies are required excellent communication skills in French language, especially common ones such as uh, English, Japanese, or Chinese. Hmm. Being able to speak foreign language is essential. It seems the only ways for people to communicate effectively with others. Mm, pe- you know, people can use body language or something like that to communicate day to
What do they
day.
use to communicate?
Mm,
What do they use to communicate? Sorry.
I'm I says that people people can't use body language to replace to replace mm,
Their hometown to
to
replace their mother tongue, you mean?
relate more mother tongue
To replace their mother tongue, thay vì
their
tiếng mẹ
mother
đẻ của
tongue.
họ, thay thế tiếng mẹ đẻ của họ.
Yes, they need in international environment requires a common language that most of people in their
Most of the
US
people.
in, most of the people in there use commonly.
Mm.
Yes, they also need strong teamwork skills. because they work with colleagues from different cultures,
Colleagues you mean colleagues.
colleagues,
Đồng nghiệp colleagues nha.
colleagues,
They work with colleagues
colleagues,
from different countries.
colleagues from different cultures. So adaptability is a key to be successful. International business environment change quickly, so it's comparable to the domestic companies, where
Mm.
where employees must have problem-solving skills, uh, critical thinking, and sharp skills, which helps them um, handle di- handle several situations.
Mm.
It What's more, they need professional knowledge related to their field besides besides language skills.
I
These
see.
are mm, these are factors create confidence and save discipline.
I see. Right. Discipline is important because remember, international companies sometimes they are controlled very strictly, with different set of rules that can make all the employees uncomfortable because the boss of those companies, they force everyone to set aside their difference and work together, to set aside their differences or difference to work together. Bắt buộc phải bỏ qua những sự khác biệt của nhau và phải làm việc cùng nhau. So they are forced to do that if you work in an international company, yeah. So you have to have good tolerance. Nếu như người nào đã từng làm việc ở nước ngoài nhiều rồi á, họ có cái sức chịu đựng cũng rất là lớn luôn nha. Like for example, me, I used to work with lots of students from other countries, Nigeria, Iranians, Taiwanese, Japanese, Koreans, Vietnamese, um, the white Europeans and people from like America. And I have to say that you have to have really good tolerance, phải có cái sức chịu đựng khá là tốt để mà làm việc với nhiều người quốc tế nha. Anything else you want to add there?
In to Yes, to conclude, I believe that uh, having a local mindset help people's success in the, international
Succeed, help
success
people succeed.
help people success in an international workplace, and open-minded uh, and open mind is very important to to learn from others, set people's ego of aside, to
To set the
accept
ego aside, yeah.
yes, to accept mistakes and improve themselves. It's not always about international environments.
Mm.
People who work anywhere should learn these things to have just to lay a foundations for their future
Career, yeah.
careers, yes, for their future career.
A foundation for their future career. Okay, good. So, oh my God, John cảm thấy hơi bị mệt trong tim luôn á, mệt giống như là bị có nghĩa là lên huyết áp nhưng mà đo huyết áp thấy bình thường lắm, đúng sách giáo khoa luôn, 121/80 mấy á. Nhưng mà nhịp tim hơi cao ha. I have no idea what's going on, but probably indigestion, chắc là khó tiêu á. I think I suggest maybe we stop here, I think, for today.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, on Sunday, let's do writing practice. Okay. I'll try to update this file soon. Okay, bye bye. You see you, Miss Trúc.
Good night, teachers. Good
Yes, I'll
night.
see you then.
See ya.
Mm.